Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Well, just getting started here. Show, just getting systems set up here, north side, Vancouver International Airport. This is Henry Tenby, watching the proceedings. It's a lovely Thursday morning. I saw it. No, can't. It's an early show, so still organizing some teething issues here with the camera. But I thought I'd just push the show live to just kind of maybe get them irons kinked out of the figured out here beforehand. show. I'm just getting things organized with the setup. Well, I think we're pretty good here. It's 8:51 here in Vancouver, and it's a lovely morning, and we're gonna have a nice show. I think it's gorgeous. It's about 12 degrees. I'm on the north side of the airport. This is Vancouver International Airport. You're watching YVR Vancouver Live with Henry Tenby on JetFlix TV, and it's just one of those beautiful, beautiful mornings, and we don't know how much longer we've got the north side for, just because of the access road. Some of the regular viewers will know that our access here is, we don't know how long it's going to last. So I thought we'd make the best of it while we could, and just try and come out one more time. So we do have a lander a bit far off in the distance, so shortly I'll bring the camera around and we'll check it out. I'm just trying to figure out who that is on the approach. It's still quite a ways away, but I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Venkman and Kirsten Mills, good to see you. Rev1 Kev, thanks for joining. And hello, Paul Marriott. I've picked a bad time. Well, what can I do? Yeah, not really much I can comment on other than my regular time is Thursdays at 9 a.m. So it is what it is. So, yeah, so be it. And, well, we do have a heavy on approach, so I can't figure out what it is because my secondary phone, which has the flight radar, is not working right this moment. So I can't get it to pop at the moment, but we do have a heavy. I think it's a heavy. Let's just have a look. See if I can get a lock on here. There. First heavy of the show. Yeah, there's always somebody streaming on the internet, so I'm just going to do my shows Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you have a lot of choice on what to watch, and if you're here watching now, I really appreciate that. So Air Canada Dreamliner rolling out nicely. As I say, my other phone is down at the moment, so I really can't tell you where this is inbound from. But wherever it is, it's a beautiful, beautiful day to be arriving here in Vancouver. Absolutely stunning. We still have some snow on the mountains here. It's going to be probably another few weeks before it's all gone. Maybe a month at tops. Yeah, isn't that a beautiful landing? Absolutely stunning. Hello, Andy D. And Lee, nice to see you, Lee. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. The official start time for the Vancouver Live show is 9 a.m. It's 8:54 a.m. Pacific time here in Vancouver right this moment. So we're still several minutes away from our official launch time. So do bear with us. Thanks for being here early with me and hanging out. Well, that's nice. That is very, very nice. Old colors, of course, on the... Oh, but he's got the deck... He's got a... That's the one with the engine cowling that I guess came from another airline. You can see it's a little bit mismatched there on the paint. Isn't that beautiful? I guess it's time for me to buy a new remote. The remote has a mind of its own, so I will have to buy a new remote. This remote has packed it in, and I'll just have to go manual, and that's on my to-do list, buy a new remote. They only last a couple weeks. What am I saying? Maybe a couple months, so I'll have to buy a new one and get that organized. I'll just use the camera manually here for the zoom. Very, very cool. Yeah, so welcome to the show. It's coming up on 8:56, 4 minutes. 4 minutes to 9 here in Vancouver this lovely morning. Air Canada Dreamliner taxiing in. Some of you guys will know where it's inbound from. But as you can see, it's just a very nice morning here in Vancouver. For those of you that are subscribers on the JetFlix TV channel, you'll know that I was out at Abbotsford last Friday filming the U.S. heavy arrivals. So it didn't lend itself to a live stream. I did take the live stream gear out to the Abbotsford airport with me, but there was a lot of downtime between the movements. So I just filmed clips and put them together as a, it's an hour and 10. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Ooh, flare. Heading off into the stratus. Yeah, so I put them together into a 1-hour video that you can check out. We had some fabulous heavies, U.S. Air Force heavies at Abbotsford last Friday. C5 Galaxy, KC-135Rs, KC-146. A lot of great U.S. military support, which was hugely appreciated, certainly by the Av Geeks. And there was an event at the Abbotsford Airport to promote women in aviation. It's called She's Anything. And they have I think they've got a 3 or 4 year track record of holding this event. And they had amazing support from the U.S. Air Force. Not so much from the Canadians, sadly, but it is what it is. And it was great for us Av Geeks. So, yeah. Paul, thank you so much, Paul. Welcome to JetFlix Premium. I very much appreciate your joining. Hugely appreciated. Thank you so very much. And Venkman7 says, still shaking off the cobwebs. Somebody needs coffee, Mike. I had my coffee about an hour and a half ago, so I'm all pumped up and ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, I'm glad you liked the footage, Mike. Venkman, I'm glad you enjoyed the footage of the Abbotsford movements. It was good fun, and I really enjoyed the seeing the heavy, large aircraft. That was just so nice, actually. You don't get to see that many U.S. military large aircraft at one sitting here in Canada, but it was nice, really, really cool. So let's just see if I can get my radar working here, and so we can determine what is. They're just disconnect. Oh, they're meeting the aircraft right there. What gate is that? I can't quite see. Let me just get the. I'm just. The radar systems here are not reliable. The radar apps that I use, both of them seem to be dead as doorknobs at the moment here. Could be because of my connection, but it does show that I am connected. So, oh well, it's 9 o'clock. So let's welcome everybody to the show. Let's open up the camera a bit here. There we go. Excellent. Make that. Okay. Wow. Well, hello everybody. It is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Vancouver. Sunny, beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It's an awesome, awesome day. And we're situated on the north side of Vancouver International Airport. We are on runway 26 operations today, landing on 26 right, departures on 26 left on the south side. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Henry Tenby. You are watching JetFlix TV, and this is the Vancouver Airport live show. And it's just awesome to be here. We will do some pop-up shows as weather allows over the next several days, but for now we're here for the next several hours, hanging out, watching the movement, seeing what happens to roll into Vancouver. This location that I'm at is actually being here, one is with nature. There are all kinds of birds chirping away, and speaking of chirping, that sound that you're hearing, that sound, that's the rotating beacon that we're getting the electric interference from. So it's just navigational equipment here at the airport, and in certain weather and atmospheric conditions it does cause this sound that you're hearing. So it's not a fault with the equipment, it's just it's part of the furniture, I guess you could call it. So hope you guys have all had a good week. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to live stream from Abbotsford Airport last Friday. The movements were fantastic. It's just that the aircraft were spread out. There was long periods of downtime, and it just didn't lend itself to live stream. But we did get some good footage nonetheless. So I'll climb back behind the camera, and just for those of you that are planning your mornings or your days, your afternoons, 9 a.m. is right now just after 9 Pacific Standard Time here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada at YVR. Plan to be here for 3 hours. So hoping for a 3-hour stream. We'll see what traffic comes our way, and I'll just climb behind the camera now. So let's just get set up behind the camera, and I'll stop the camera down because I opened it up a bit there, and for the there we go, it's a bit better, something like that. We do have a lander coming our way. Let's have a look here. As I say, my flight radar, my radar apps are not working at the moment. There we go. He's far off in the distance, but we'll see if we can pull it in. There it is. That's it. Looks maybe like a big aircraft. I can't tell. What is that? Zoom it in a bit. Can't tell. Is that Porter Airlines? Maybe that's the Porter Embraer. Looks like it. Yeah. That's Porter rolling out. The Embraer 195. Rolling out nicely for us. Not bad. I've heard that Porter is very much liked by its airline passengers. The people that fly on Porter speak very highly of it, actually. They say the service is excellent, and the meals are just the whole experience is actually very, very nice. It's essentially a business class product, from what I understand. And I've spoken to travel agents. The travel agents are very much recommending passengers passengers to fly on port or give them a try, because it's how they brand themselves, how they market themselves. They're not WestJet, they're not Air Canada. They're as I say, they're essentially a business class product, and it's all, I believe, included in the price. So whatever you pay for your ticket, the goodies, the food, etc., is included in the price of admission. So there you go. It's a high quality product. Nice looking aircraft, the Embraer. We've had them here in Vancouver for the last few years. We've got an Air Canada Max taxiing out right here before our very eyes, right? Taxiing very nice, purposely. Looking very nice. I've got one eye on the approach and one eye on the Max. Where's he going? Oh, okay. Just taxiing down to the other end of the de-ice pads to make his turn to the south. I guess that's what the tower wanted. I do have the house radios with us, so we can turn them on in a bit. Not a problem. So, hope you guys have been doing well. YVR operations. So let's just have a look at the terminal. Look at that. We don't have the Korean Airlines cargo machine sitting in its usual spot. So maybe it'll arrive for us this morning. So they pushed a Q400 out there. And I'm going to try and see if I can get my flight radar to work. I think it is working right now. Yeah, it is. So my flight radar, I believe, is back in the saddle, perhaps. We've got a float plane. We got a Beaver up there. I'm looking, let's see if I can get it on camera. Yeah, there it is. Always nice to see a Beaver. Harbor Air, they're not that common actually. It's doing downwind right now to land at the float base, South Terminal float base. See if he's going to make his turn momentarily. Oh, I kind of lost him. It's far away, so back to terra firma, and our Max is making its way. There's the Embraer, and the Max is right over. Yeah, it took a circuitous route, strangely, but for whatever reason it did. Nothing on the approach at this particular moment. Just bring the camera to the other side of the building there. We're lucky with the weather, actually. Very lucky. As I was driving out to the airport, on the radio, they said, we're expecting cloud for tomorrow, but no rain. So one of these days, I'd like to do an evening Rivals show. That's my plan. And I don't really need sun. I just need dryness. So you'll get notified when I do that. But I'd like to do it soon. Maybe I'll open up the camera. It's a bit dark, looks like. And thank you very much, Vankman7, for gifting one JetFlix TV membership. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. We've got I see distant landing lights. So how's that? I stopped it down instead of opening it up, so it was a bit dark. That was my technical error. Let's see if the WestJet does the circuitous taxi, or if he gets to turn right there. Hopefully. Yeah, see, he didn't get the circuitous route. Lucky devil. Okay. Okay, so we do have a lander. We'll bring the camera around. My flight radar is not working again. There we go. So again, I can't really tell you what this is, unfortunately. Other than it's an airplane and it looks like a MAX. Looks like an Air Canada MAX to me. Nice. Beautiful. Nice grease down there. Airspeed's bleeding off. Well done. Does anybody know the air crew? That's a nice view, actually. Very nice. Detail. Very cool. It's kind of a quiet morning in terms of it's just me out here, out by my lonesome, actually. No other spotters. Just me and the birds. Me and the birds and maybe some frogs. It's quiet. Kind of the way I like it. Easy to park. I know I got a good parking spot. Let's see if I can bring the radio on. See what's happening here with the tower and ground, etc.
And ground, Air Canada 342, just FYI, was still blocked by different
Battery's at 41%, so I am watching the battery like a hawk. So we're good in that regards. Hello, EggPex, EGPX. Good to see you here. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for ground, 4169, push, echo, hotel. That was 4169 ground, push at your discretion. Our discretion, scale 4169.
Long circuitous taxi again. Oh, there's Iceland Air, parked out in the nosebleeds. any landing lights at the moment. We're kind of okay.
Canada 3-4, ready for taxi. Yeah, 3-4 heavy ground, it's runway 26 left, altimeter 3007. Taxi, Juliet Bravo, Juliet, hold short Lima. Juliet Bravo, Juliet, Air Canada. Air
Well.
Canada 3-4,
Hello, David Underwood. Thank you for the heads up on that. Yeah, I've been trying to keep one eye on everything, and but yeah, I'm just gonna
follow you out.
I'm gonna try and download another flight radar app.
26 off, altimeter 3007. Company off your right's on the move. Similar number, there's 34. All on taxi, Juliet Charlie, Juliet, hold short Lima, caution jet pass. Juliet Charlie, Juliet, and
Okay.
Lima, Air Canada 304. Bounce on that. Off 22 time. Off 22. What do you got for me? Are you off? I'm off and holding short. I'm trying to get a wait for a break, but I'm off and holding short. Runway 26 right, off 22. Off 22, Roger, thank you. Jazz 34, Vancouver Tower, altimeter 3007, wind 27012, equipment land runway 26 right. Clear land runway 26 right, Jazz 34. And here's the vehicle or tow calling? Yes, call 903, gate 48, 73, 903 ground, standby.
So, just kind of straining to see if there's anything on approach. There really is not right at this moment.
Air Canada 3-4, contact ground 1217.
The wind is buffeting
Air Canada 3
camera right now.
Contact ground 1217. Juliet Hotel Delta 7, Air Canada 34. Air Canada 304 heavy. Juliet. 304 heavy ground. Taxi Juliet Hotel Delta 7. Juliet Hotel Delta 7, Air Canada 304.
Porter 372, ready for taxi.
Porter 372, ground. Runway 26 left, altimeter 3007. You're waiting for 2 Air Canada heavies to go by on your right. After
Well,
the
hang on.
second 777, taxi Total Golf Delta 7. Caution jet blast. Jet 798, ground is runway 26 left, altimeter 3007. Bypass line, your discretion, hold short tangle. Bypass line, hold short tangle, jet 798. Jazz 840, ground, respect your discretion.
Well, we've got a Q400 on approach. It looks like a Q400. Let's see
Can we
if...
get the Golf Delta 7, but I can't hear what the first part you're saying for Porter 372.
Yeah, Q400.
Code, route, Golf, Delta 7.
Oh, okay, code route Golf Delta 7. Okay, thank you. Porter 372. And I'll
Q400 landing. Again, I can't tell us where it's from.
Wait.
Say we check,
The wind is just... Okay, I'm going to have to take my umbrella off the tripod because the wind is throwing the tripod all over the place. So bear with me. I apologize. Okay, we won't have the issue with the wind anymore. Not as much. Is that a heavy? Maybe it is. It's Air Canada.
Time is 4169. They're waiting for you, and they're heading to Seattle as well, so they're going to wait on Romeo just behind you.
Okay, back to the gate. nothing on the approach at the moment. Oh, we've got a Air Canada being towed. Max is getting towed. Looks nice in the sun, actually.
Yeah, but we're holding short kilo. Do you mind if we shut down both engines and just give us a fire prior to having a fire? That was 4169. Yeah, that'll be fine, and we'll get you going at about 42 or so. If there's a bunch of departures ahead of you, we might get you going a bit earlier, but plan for about 10 minutes ahead. Thanks, appreciate that. That's 4169.
Good morning, Skeleton 1.
Contact 712, I think it is. Mount runway 26 left, altimeter 3007. Taxi November 7, cross runway 26 right. Mike 7, Mike and Juliet, hold short, Lima.
It's a bit quiet right now. I don't see anything on the approach, so we'll have to wait a little bit. I know we will get some heavies. It's just a matter of when, and it is early, so it's only 9:22.
Runway 26 left, altimeter 3007. Taxi on the apron, your discretion.
Delta Embraer.
Hold short, Sierra. On the apron, our discretion, and hold short, Sierra, just 840.
Okay, my radar app is back. I'll have a better idea of what's happening now. This Delta Express is heading down to Seattle. SkyWest flight 4169. I feel so much better being able to see and understand what's happening on the field. 400. And lots of airplanes buzzing about. Max. Battery's at 31%. And yeah.
How long do you think it is till you go there?
Oh, thank you, Vankman. Air Canada was off to Montreal.
96 pounds.
Heavy.
Off your right-hand side.
Hello, David Kellard.
We're going to go to gate 73.
Thanks for joining the show, David. Nice to see you.
Just give way to an RJ.
And hello, David Underwood. WestJet from Calgary and Disney livery is arriving in about 16 minutes. Excellent. Fantastic.
Change the plan. Taxi out Tango now. Tango.
Thank you for that heads up, David Underwood.
You're waiting behind a dash 8 that's got a metering time.
Venkman says they're going away. So what's the story on that? Did WestJet lose the contract?
And Jazz 840, when you're on Romeo, hold short a kilo.
With Disney, I wonder.
About the same time as traffic ahead of you. Okay, on the Romeo, hold short a kilo. Jazz 840.
So a little caravan there.
Going at about,
You guys want to see the caravan, the cargo caravan? It's a South Terminal movement. We usually see this on our South Side shows. It's a courier aircraft. There's the Cessna 206. So we've got a, coming out from the Horseshoe, we've got an Air Canada Dreamliner heading to Ottawa. So let's wait for that. It's going to stick its nose out in about very shortly. It's inside the Horseshoe. They've just pushed off the gate. It's Air Canada 342. This. Nice. second to present right about there. So we will wait for it. Should be any second now. And it comes through. This aircraft's heading to San Francisco. It's the Air Canada Jazz Flight 840. Heading to San Fran. Lovely day to be flying 2 hours, just about, from Vancouver down to San Francisco. I saw a Convair 580, but my eyes were playing tricks on me. They're doing a runway check. You can see the vehicle there in the center frame on the south runway. Vehicle inspection. The south runway. And what else is happening on the field right now? Let's see. Nothing quite on our approach, but south side super busy. I don't know, maybe I should have gone to the south side. Hard to say, right? We're gonna have, once they close this spotting location, we're gonna have all the time in the world to be on the south side. So that's why I thought I'd be on this side. Hello, Waters. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you here. And Jay Aviator. Thanks for joining, Jay. And Michael Costa. Great. On the south side, they've got some light aircraft going out and a bunch of Q400s. I can see that, and I know we're going to get some heavies because we're completely void of heavies here on the north side. So I know they're going to be coming in. We've got a number of flights that will be heavy in nature. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Korean in a bit. So, hello, Thomas Weir. Thanks for joining, Thomas. Good to see you here. Awesome. That's fantastic. Somebody just got cleared to land. Our side, by the way. Let's see if I can get it to pop. Yeah. Okay. It's over... It's SkyWest 3451 in from Seattle. Embraer is cleared to land, arriving in 1 minute. Although I don't yet see the landing lights, but I'm sure we'll see them soon. We've got a WestJet pushing off the gate right here. Where's our WestJet? 37, right there, disconnecting. And a WestJet taxiing as well. I didn't have a chance to put one of my eyes on this aircraft to see where it's going to. I need to have That's a great destination for WestJet. Vancouver, Atlanta. Wow, it's WestJet 1596. I was unaware that WestJet is flying from Vancouver to Atlanta. That's a new route for them, I'm pretty sure. Have not seen that. I don't know if you guys heard about the Atlanta service. Kristen Mills has flown on 747. Okay, once. Well, you can still have more opportunities to fly on 747s on Lufthansa. There is our Dreamliner that I was talking about earlier. It snuck out very fast. Holy moly, did that sneak out fast. Yes, Seattle, Frankfurt, okay.
North ground, WestJet 1596 for Juliet shortly left.
So 1596, ground taxi Juliet, Hotel Delta, Delta 7.
Juliet, Hotel Delta 7 for WestJet 1596.
I think I know that pilot. Okay. Wow, that's a friend of mine. He's a model collector. Wow. WestJet. That was WestJet 1596, he said. Going to Atlanta.
Okay. Just want to confirm that. Thanks.
Wow. That is a friend of mine. I can't wait to tell him. Here we go. Here's the sky west. Beautiful. Beautiful grease down. We've got a bit of lens flare. Just, it is what it is because we're facing into the sun. Decent rollout for us.
That was 3451, tower exit left, reverse high speeds available if you want it. You can stay on this frequency.
Well, yeah, when you recognize a friend in the cockpit on the radio, that's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, it's a friend of mine. He collects aircraft models, and he's operating down to Atlanta. Good for him. Wow. I won't say his name on the radio until I've actually spoken to him, and I know that he's okay with me talking about that. But I think he'll be mega stoked to know that I heard him on the radio. That's just made my day, actually. Made my day when you hear a friend on the radio. Always a quick. These Embraers turn on a dime. They don't have to taxi all the way down to the end. They just spin it around, do a 180 there, and they can maneuver very easily. And then our WestJet over here is our Puerto Vallarta. That's the WestJet 2152 heading to Puerto Vallarta. By the way, the battery's at 20%, so I might have to do the battery pretty soon. We've got another aircraft on approach. Let's just see where this inbound is from. It is from Cal. Oh, this is it. This is the Disney. This is the WestJet Disney Flight 107, 737-800. Wow. Terrific. It's on short final. Well, not short finals, but it is on finals. So this is awesome. Okay, let's get the WestJet Disney.
Taxi Julie Charlie Juliet, hold short lima.
The battery's at 20%, so I think we're going to be able to do this.
Taxi 5 test, stay ground, cross runway 13, tag. Yep, correction, proceed 5, Lima to Lima, run up, eh?
This is WestJet Disney. Special scheme.
Taxi 5 test, stay ground, cross runway 13, proceed 5, Lima to Lima, run up, eh?
Oh, nice. Beautiful. Very nice rollout. Very, very nice to see on our show here. gorgeous. We'll get a nice close-up view of that livery. Walt Disney World. So yeah, I guess they've lost the contract. Sadly. It's a good-looking airplane. Some kind of hold there. Just watching the scouring field here. Our battery's at 17%, so it's still hanging on a bit there. I'm giving the priority to the WestJet Disney. Okay, we've got a lander on our side here. It's Dash 8 Q400. Inbound from Comox, CFB Comox.
Okay, bye. Copy.
There it is. Q400 inbound from Comox. Jazz Flight 320. And the battery's at 16%, so pretty soon we're going to do the battery change. That was cool. That was cool. Okay, 15% on the battery. 15% on the battery. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? The battery still has 14%. Okay, Eggpex, thanks for joining. Glad you were able to be here for a bit. That was very much appreciated. Nice that you were here. And hello, Diane McKeenan. Thank you, Diane, for joining the show. Nice to see you. You're watching the Vancouver Airport live show on on JetFlix TV, and we do have another aircraft on approach. It's a Q400 from Victoria. It's Air Canada Jazz Flight 150.
Number 2, dash 8 to mile final, wind 28012, quick land runway 26 right. 26 right, guys, 159.
Okay, mile final. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. A mile final. It's not even that. I just pounce on it.
Heavy, Vancouver Tower, number 3.
There it is.
4 mile final, winds 28012, quick land runway 26 right.
Air Canada 101's cleared to land. Nice puff of smoke. Trademark puff of smoke. Nice bite down.
35 tester, ground, cross runway 13.
Reverse. Prop, pitch. Double Q400s. Another aircraft on approach, and it is Air Canada flight. No, it's United Airlines 1159 from Denver. It's a 737 MAX. The battery's holding at 13% miraculously, so we might be able to squeeze in this United arrival. I'm thinking we can.
62 ground, runway 26 left, Jetson 3007, taxi by Echo, Delta and Delta 7.
Okay, let's go get her. Let's go get her. United Airlines. Let's get her.
4169 ground taxi by a hotel, Delta, Delta 7. Delta 7.
Let's get her.
798
United Airlines.
by a hotel, Delta, Delta 7. Delta, Delta 7, Jet 798. Another one,
Yeah,
just following
nice,
your
nice.
company that you can see. So follow the one that's
Beautiful.
3 o'clock, taxi Kilo Victor, Old Turtle Hotel.
Reverse.
Good. Who else did I get? Was it maybe Jazz 150? That's correct, Jazz 150. That's 150. All right. Yeah, taxi Hotel Lima for you. All right, Hotel Lima for Jazz 150.
United Airlines is making a nice noise for us.
Mike 4, this frequency, taxi Mike, and Sierra. Jazz 840 ground, contact ground 1217.
That's it, 11. United Airlines 1159. In from Denver, Colorado. And we got another one on approach. Looks like it's a big aircraft. It is. It's Air Canada 101 from Toronto. It's a triple. It is a triple. Let's get it. Let's get it. I think we can. Battery's holding at 11%, so I think we can squeeze this in as well. Come on, focus. Yeah, focus is there.
1036 now, runway 265, September 3007.
101, Air Canada 101 from Toronto. Stupendous. With a bird. Look at that. 2 aircraft flapping their wings.
5 seconds.
Look at this. Yeah, oh.
Thank you.
Sweet. Super sweet. We gotta roll out here. Very cool. The water park slide flaps. Look at that. Full retraction on the flaps. 101. Not the radio station, the flight number from Toronto. Look at that view. Look at the flaps on that aircraft. Holy moly. That is some serious flap action there. Glad we got it. Glad we were able to get that landing in on our battery, which is still holding out at 9%, believe it or not. We'll just follow this a little bit longer. Look at the beautiful mountains on Vancouver Island framing that in the background. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. That's a screenshot right kind of there. Beautiful. It's magic. Magic. Yeah. I knew we were going to get some heavy action. And we're going to have more heavy action too. You're watching the Vancouver Live, YVR Live show with Henry Tenby on JetFlix TV. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. This beautiful Thursday morning. Stunning. 20 out of 10 morning here at Vancouver. Getting busy. Getting busy. Just the way we like it. Well, we'll do our battery, I think, after this triple goes out of frame, because we're at 7%. I don't want to push our luck. We're not in Las Vegas. We're in Vancouver, and we've got good weather. We've got great conditions, so the battery's at 7%, and as soon as he makes the turn here, I think we're gonna call a battery change. It's a busy airport right now. Andrew Baird, thank you, Andrew, for gifting one JetFlix membership and another one. Double, 2 for 1, doubles, twofers. Thank you so much for that support, Andrew. That is awesome. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that support. It's very much appreciated. And hello, Sandra Stoffel. Thanks for joining. And she picked it up. She picked up one of those awards. Awesome. And Gary gifted 5. Thank you so much, Gary Suha, for gifting 5 JetFlix memberships. Awesome. Thank you so very much. I will tell you guys that when you are members or you receive a membership, you can actually use the emojis that I've created specially for our channel. Check them out. We've got various aircraft emojis. You can cheer aircraft with the aircraft name emojis. So if you are a member or you received a gift membership, you can use the emojis. That is awesome. Special emojis that I created. They should be there for you guys. Anyhow, let's do the battery change now. 6% on the battery. I don't want to push our luck. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. We're going to do the battery change now. I'll do a countdown. Standard operating procedure. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battery change. Back in a second. Not to push our luck, so we did it. We're back. Oh, Gary's got a YVR. Yes, YVR. That looks awesome. I like the YVR emoji. I like that. Where were we? Oh, a small aircraft just landed on. I'm seeing if I can zoom in on it. What did we have here come in? BizJet? Yeah. The backlighting is kind of throwing the autofocus off. That's what came in. North side movement. Usually the BizJets go in on the south side, but this looks like a citation. This one.
Mike, this frequency is fine. Taxi Mike Juliet, hold short Lima. Juliet, hold short Lima. That looks like it.
Oh, we got another aircraft landing. Don't want to miss that. Beautiful claps down on the gears. Nice bite down.
Up to 2, proceed runway 13, hold short 26 left.
That was a very slow rollout. Impressive. I'll have to see where this is inbound from. This is inbound from Toronto. Another Toronto inbound. It's Air Canada 183. Canada's 183. It's an A321. I'm sure it was a full flight. Got another aircraft on approach. Another aircraft on approach. Let's have a look. Looks like a CRJ. It is a CRJ from YEG from Edmonton. It's an Air Canada Jazz CRJ. Flight number is amazing. 7777. Wow. I'm liking the emojis, guys. I see that you guys are putting the emojis to good use. Andrew, awesome. Andrew Baird has demonstrated for us the emojis. Wow. I'm so glad to see those. Here we go. Here's our CRJ. Nice puffs. Nice puffs of smoke. Triple puff. Terra firma. Reverse. Let's have a look at the buckets. Buckets and movement right there, I think. Buckets are stowed again. He's taxing long. He's taxing quite long, actually. Okay, what's happening? We got a WestJet taxi on this side. I'll bring her around for us to have a look. Where's this WestJet?
Taxi, hotel, short runway 26 left.
I'll open up the camera just a tad. It's getting a little dark. This guy. Oh, that's...
Juliet, full short Lima. Contact ground 121.7 on Juliet. Juliet, hold short Lima.
This is a WestJet Airlines flight 1722. Destination's not indicating on my radar app. Maybe you guys can have it for us. But I'd like to thank you, Andrew, for posting those emojis, all of them. 747-8350, the max. So there they are, YVR. That's awesome. I'm just thrilled to see those. The way it works is, as this is kind of a new thing, the live streams here on the JetFlix channel, they allow only, I think, a certain number of those emojis. But as time goes on, we'll be able to add more emojis, which I will do. One eye on approach.
77 at Juliet, you're behind the 737. Behind the 37 at Juliet, 7777. Air Canada 341, Vancouver International Airport, land runway 26, right? Airline 26, right? 341.
Air Canada's cleared to land. 341, I think he said. It's Air Canada 341, that's correct. Air Canada 341 is from Ottawa, Uplands Airport. Ottawa Uplands, it's an Air Canada MAX. Air Canada Flight 341. We just heard that he was cleared to land on IC landing lights. IC landing lights. Terrific. So again, I want to thank Andrew Baird and Gary Suha for gifting those amazing memberships. Thank you so much for that support. So I've got landing lights, but it's a little bit of a ways out. I'll try my remote control again to see if it's decided to work. If not, it's going in the garbage as soon as I get home. Jazz is cleared. Okay, I've plugged the remote in again. Let's see if it will work. Yeah, it works right now. No, it's got a mind of its own though. I just touch the zoom and it goes all the way to max zoom. And when I touch the zoom out, it goes all the way to max out. So that is non-working. It is trash. It is trash. I'll order another one from Amazon today and we'll have it for the next show. Okay, so here is our Ottawa arrival. Right there. It's cool. Well done. Okay, we've got another lander. That's the Q400, so we'll just bring the cameras around. Q400 is followed by a heavy. The Q400, it's actually coming from Penticton. It's not a Q400. Well, hang on. What is this? Well, this is a Q400. There's another one. Oh. heavy on approach on the radar app. It's gotten busy, quite busy. Yes, we have we got a 777-200 in from Toronto on approach. The 777-200 action is always very welcome. Love the 200s. Air Canada 185. That's him on the radio. Air Canada 185 from Toronto. 777-200. He is cleared to land. I do see landing lights in the distance, so that's heading our way. That is wonderful. Thank you, Diane, for those maple leafs. And hello, Chris Scapulu. Thanks for joining the show, Chris. Nice to see you. And hello, Paula. I'm glad you're here. Hope you had a good afternoon. Look at that windsock. Oh, it's going insane. Look how fast it's going. That's why I took the umbrella down. It was just too windy to have the umbrella. Let's go get the Air Canada 777-200. It's a 777-200. That is nice. Let's pull it in. There it is. You guys can see it in the distance. Okay. Yeah. Camera's having a difficulty. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got a lock on. We're a radar lock on. Yeah, this is Air Canada flight 185 from Toronto. It's a 777-200. Love the 200s.
Target morning 0511, the ILS 26 right, load up to final approach. Airlines 511, Vancouver 10, caution turbulence, 777 touching down, wind 280 at 13, put the land run 26 right. Land 26 right, 0511.
Nice. Good. We've got 3 airplanes backed up here on approach. 3. The next one is Air North from Whitehorse. Let's bring the camera around right now for Air North. Air North flight, it's a 737-500. It's Air North flight 511. So it's almost here. So
Taxi Charlie.
Zoom in a bit. There it is.
Ground from Jazz 366. Wait, they go to 36.
Again, this is Air North flight 511. It's a 737-55D. GANU is the Reggie.
Yeah, we'll just wait for you to go into 36. Okay, we'll keep moving to 36.
There she is. Air North.
Copy that. They're going into 36 ahead of you there.
Nice to see the 500. No winglets on this airplane. Isn't that nice? No winglets. It's old school. Totally old school.
Canada 1059 on the ILS to this side.
Canada 1059, Vancouver, turn number 2, following regional jet 3 miles ahead. Wind 280 at 14, put the land runway 26 right.
Strange radio. All I can hear is beep beep. Yeah, don't hear her very well. Kind of a rare bird, the 737-500 PAX. Not too many places you can fly on one, I don't think. They're pretty rare. There's our 777-200 Air Canada in from Toronto. Oh, we got another lander. Oh ho! Let's have a look if I can pull the camera around fast enough for us. Yeah, I can. I did, more or less.
Good morning, sir. 511, heading at 18.
It's gotten really nice and busy. Awesomely busy, actually. Just the way we like it.
Taxi Hotel Golf to the apron. Hotel Golf in 511.
Nice and busy.
515, connect north right now, 12715. 127, that's on 15.
Yeah, we got another approach here. Another short finals, actually. Very short finals. It's Air Canada 1059 from Vegas. It's a max. It's a max, so let's see if I can get it for us. I think I can. I think I can. There it is. This is Air Canada 737 MAX from Las Vegas. Also known as lost wages. Nice sunglasses on the cockpit there. Somebody's cleared to land again. Yeah, 777 emoji, great. I like the use of that emoji. I like to see it getting used, earning its keep. Okay, I just want to check the radar here to see what's going on. Okay, our next arrival's another MAX, another Air Canada MAX. It's Air Canada Flight 307 from Montreal. So one flops said it asked about a go-around. I wonder, go-around. Okay, keep us up to date on that. And Diane, thanks for using the MAX emoji. Indeed. And okay, he was flashing the lights for us. Exactly. And Paula, yes, using a couple of you. Yeah, Paula and Kirsten using the YVR emoji. Right on. Right on, guys. Okay.
I know if you're both on the yellow line, nobody gets hurt. Okay. Then do 186 if you're on the yellow line, there's no problems.
Talking to Air India about the yellow line. Something about a yellow line. Not sure what that's about. Anyhow, we've got a light aircraft on approach. Let's see if I can put it on camera for us. I think some of you may like to see a light airplane landing right there. Or is that a caravan? It might be like one of those FedEx aircraft. Let's have a look.
Canada 307, Vancouver Tower 1270 at 13. Clear to land runway 26 right. Clear to land runway 26 right, Air Canada 307.
That's a... Oh, he's going to do it. He's probably going to turn right there. Let's see.
Mike 7705, exit the runway at Mike 2, remain this frequency.
Mike 2, remain at this frequency.
Yeah, it's a caravan. It's one of our regular freighter caravans that we have on the show.
Dialing 7705, taxi Mike 7, hold short of runway 26, right?
Lots of caravans around, aren't there? So many caravans in Vancouver flying cargo. Courier flights. Okay, I'm just going to take... Okay, we've got another lander. This is our Max.
3 or 4 minutes.
This is the Max from Montreal. Pop. No, the focus didn't want to pop there. I have to pull back and then zoom in again. Nope, still. You guys know this happens when we're back in backlit situations. The autofocus is just can be temperamental. It can happen. Morningstar. No, that's probably the caravan. That Morningstar is the caravan. I thought it was a jet. I was mistaken. No worries. Another Air Canada coming. Thank you, Paula. From Montreal. Maybe that's this one. Yes. Okay, maybe I think that's this one. This is the one. This is the Air Canada from Montreal right here. Indeed, Paula, that's correct. This is it here. Lots of flights from Toronto and Montreal to Vancouver. It's gotten quite, nice and busy for us. No shortage of movements. And I've got one eye on the radar, one eye on the approach, and one eye on the camera. So actually I need 3 eyes. We've got another light airplane. I guess that's maybe Morningstar. That's on approach. Another caravan. So too bad it's not a jet, but that's okay. We'll take them all. We'll take all comers. So let's get this caravan. Or did it disappear? No, it's right there. Again, we've got that focus right. It's right in that spot there where it won't focus because of the light aberration. It just doesn't want to do it unless I pull right back and then try again. Something like that.
Good morning, Air Canada 598, gate 73, fully very close to Air Canada 598, Vancouver bound, pushback to discretion. Pushback to discretion. WestJet to proceed around the apron, now holding short.
Morning Star.
Taxi Alpha to apron. Taxi Alpha.
Puttering along. Puttering along. Where can I put the camera right now? Oh, there's an aircraft taxiing down here. Right. Pushing black. Looks like a West. Yeah. Are they towing it? Yeah, I guess they are. I guess they are. Okay, one flops. The little, yeah, the F452. So that was FedEx Morning Star. Thank you, one flops. Yeah. David asks, will I be posting from Larry Berg Park? Absolutely. I love Larry Berg Park. That's a morning location. So early morning show will be Larry Berg Park. So definitely, it's on the regular list for a morning departure show. So yes, David, we're going to have more Larry Berg Park shows. They have to be runway 26 departures and an early morning pop-up show. So I'll be doing them. So rest assured. And Defender 1904 said we had Pacific Coastal do a go-around on the south side. So I'm sorry I missed that. And Vankman says a number of narrow bodies are about 7 minutes out. Okay. So yeah, it got pretty busy. It's 10:20 a.m. Pacific time here in Vancouver. Actually, I'm going to show you some mountains that are just beautifully caked in snow. Excuse me. Because I want to show you guys. Allergies. Check this out. We've got a little breather here. So let me show you guys some beautiful mountains as I point the camera around to our north shore. Look at this, guys. This is Vancouver. This is the beauty of Vancouver. Look at our North Shore Mountains here. Beautiful view of the North Shore Mountains. Look at this. Just wanted to show this to you. What a beautiful day it is. How nice our mountains are here. You can see the wind, actually. You can see the wind. It's not bothersome. There's Cypress Bowl, famous Cypress Bowl skiing location. Right there, that's Cypress Bowl. And there's some more nice snowy mountains I want to show you. Look at those peaks. Yeah, this is Vancouver, so we definitely have good skiing here. I wanted to share that with you. And the road that's under construction, that some of you know about, is right. That's the road. So I guess they're not going to be, it doesn't look like it's going to open in the next few days. So maybe we've got some time here. You never know. That's the new road. And I'll just give a bit of a pan here to show the new road. There's a section there you can see old road and new road. Old road and new road. So when it's going to be ready is anybody's guess. And we've got Air India. Back to airplanes. Back to aircraft. But I wanted to take advantage of the downtime just to give you guys a little bit of a lay of the land tour, if you will. Air India taxiing out nicely. To Delhi, of course. It's Air India flight 186. 186.
3041, 126 left, 3007. Taxi Golf Hotel, Delta 7.
Yeah, the roads are a bit further apart than they seem. They look quite close there. They're probably a few hundred meters distance between the two. Something like that. Yeah.
186 heavy. Taxi Juliet, hold short hotel. Hold short hotel, Air India 186 heavy.
It's Air India.
Juliet 3006 left Air Canada 598.
So we got an inbound. It's United Airlines from International Airport, Dulles, Washington. 737-8.
186, give way to the Embraer here, 11 o'clock. They'll be turning off to the Hotel Henry. Continue Hotel Delta 7.
On the left side, and continue Hotel Delta 7, 186.
It's Air India.
One Air India 186. Don't go, yeah, go right there. Yeah, there you go. 3187. Looks like you're going into the apron. We want you to go right. And also left to the
Air India kind of went in the taxi to the wrong spot there. Looks like, I think. Might have made a bit of a mistake. Yeah, he's kind of stuck. I wonder if they're going to have to, if he can maneuver out. Hopefully he can. We'll keep you guys updated on that. Let's first of all get our Dulles Airport arrival. Nice. Wow, that was an amazing touchdown. An early taxi off the runway too. Really impressive. Very impressive stuff.
WestJet 1583, Vancouver Tower, clear to land, runway 26 right. Clear to land, 26 right, WestJet 1583.
So WestJet's cleared to land here. We'll figure out where that aircraft is inbound from here in just a sec. Let's try to see if I can get it to pop. WestJet 1583. WestJet 1583 is coming from Detroit. Am I reading that right? Detroit? WestJet has got some different routes from Vancouver. We've seen Atlanta. Now we've seen a Vancouver-Detroit service, or I should say Detroit-Vancouver service on WestJet. So they've really mixed up their schedule. That's amazing. Detroit to Vancouver. They've been in the air 4 hours and 7 minutes. And it's WestJet 1583. That's our next arrival. So good for WestJet for mixing up their schedule and doing things a bit differently. Good for them. Hopefully that'll work out for them. I see that. I mean, WestJet over the months and years, they fine-tuned. Like, they used to be heavy out of Toronto, then they pulled that back. They focused in on Calgary, and now they've added these new routes, new U.S. routes out of Vancouver, between Vancouver, I should say. So good for them, and let's wish them all the best. And Paula, thanks for the heads up that some flares might be coming. Right on. That's great. Appreciate the help. But yeah, so this.
601, establish on the ILS, only 26 range. 601 Vancouver Tower number 2, following 737, 4 miles ahead. Wind 280 at 13, good to land runway 26 right. Good to land runway 26 right, number 24631.
Okay. Good stuff. It's good busy action, just the way we like it on the show. Nice and busy. Nice and busy.
Victor Monitor Tower 1187. 27, my brother.
Well, I've got landing lights. I do have landing. I've got good landing lights, so let's go get them. We'll go get the landing lights here. Chase the landing lights. There they are. Yes, good for WestJet. This is their Detroit service landing. Now let's see, the focus is kind of cooperating.
Vancouver turn number 2, following 737, 5 miles ahead. Wind 280 at 13, good to land runway 26 right.
That's flare.
Good to land 26 right, 301.
That's the flare that Paula was talking about, one of them.
Vancouver ground, Eagle Golf, heads up Romeo. Heads up Romeo. Correct. We're on the south end of Charlie, looking for tax clearance for a water depart. Okay. Heads up Romeo, maneuver your discretion. Once you're out there, tires 1187.
Okay, we've got our next arrival, so I'm just going to move the camera over to the approach end again because it's coming fast and furious, and put her into frame. This is our flare from Toronto, flare 601.
WestJet 4457, Vancouver, turn number 2, following 737, 4 miles ahead. Wind 270 at 13, good to land runway 26 right. Good to land runway 26 right.
Look how far this aircraft is rolling out compared to the United Airlines. Quite different, isn't it? Very different. We're talking a few thousand feet difference on runway burn up. versus the United Airlines, so it's kind of neat. Anyhow, our next arrival is another flare from Calgary, actually. It's the flare flight 801, so I'm going to bring the camera around for that. As I say, fast and furious. Paula predicted these two flares, and here they are, presenting nicely. Nice. Slightly different color scheme. Well, the other one is a leased aircraft. It has a modified flare scheme from the previous operator, I'd say. Great stuff, and we got another aircraft on approach, so I'm just going to take my camera very slowly. Well, first of all, let's see what it is. WestJet from Victoria, that's right. WestJet from Victoria with a 37. That is cool. I'd like to take that flight. It's a 737-700. I wonder what that flight costs. That would be a fun flight. Slowly bring the camera around here for you guys, and we'll zoom her in. There it is. Okay, Victoria arrival. They've been in the air for 16 minutes. That's a good way to spend 16 minutes.
Ground flare 801. Flare 801, ground taxi Hotel Golf to the apron. Hotel Golf to the apron, flare 801.
Wow. That's wonderful. WestJet. Victoria International to Vancouver International in 16 minutes.
WestJet 4457, taxi Mike Juliet, Old Shore Lima. Contact ground 121.7 on Juliet. Mike Juliet, Short Lima, will contact ground 1217 short of Lima. WestJet 4457.
Hang on. There we are.
4457. Company push navigate 16 taxi.
Here we go.
Hotel Golf. Yeah, Hotel Golf to the apron. WestJet 445.
Sky West.
Push back and surf on gate.
Embraer.
WestJet 2056. Vancouver ground push back your discretion. WestJet 2056. That was 3742, do a 180 and backtrack on the runway. 180 backtrack on the runway, 3742. Alright, Canada 554, ready to taxi, Julia. 554, runway 26 left.
camera's gone a little bit off kilter here.
Tango, Mike, Juliet, hold short Lima, contact ground 121.7 on Juliet. Very runway 26 left and 50 Tango, Mike, Juliet. Contact that was 3742, exit Mike 3, hold short of Mike, remain this frequency. Exit Mike 3, hold short of Mike, remain this frequency, 3742.
This Delta is from Seattle. It's Delta 3742 from Seattle. Also a turn on a button. It's backtracking on the runway.
I will call you back in a few minutes. WestJet 165 Vancouver Tower, wind 270 at 13, clear to land runway 26 right. Clear to land 26 right, WestJet 165. That was 3742, after 737 goes by, taxi Mike Tango to the airport.
Okay, what have we got on approach?
Mike Tango to the airport after the 737 goes 3742.
Just checking things out here, guys. Yeah, the backtrack, Gary, was a bit different, wasn't it? He backtracked on the active runway, it looked like. Yeah, that was different. That was rare. That was definitely rare.
Trainer, cross runway 26 left, Alpha, cross runway 13, Alpha, all the way to the south.
Very rare to see that. That's a noisy radio. Somebody's frequency. Better.
On the wrong radio there, but we already push 108, runway 26 left, October 3007, taxi Echo, Delta 7. Echo, Delta 7.
Oh, tight. Definitely good and busy. Very nice and busy, I must say. And we've got another, what's on approach here? This is from Edmonton, WestJet flight 165, 737-700. I do see the landing lights, so it's a little bit of ways away, but it'll be here in a minute or so.
Yeah, 784, Vancouver turn number 2, following 730, 4 miles ahead, wind 270 at 14.
I'll bring the camera around, I think, in just a second for this Edmonton arrival. This WestJet flight 165. Nice to see you, Lee. And Paula says there's an Air France from Paris coming. Terrific. Magnifique. That's fantastic.
Air Canada 554 with you on Juliet.
Okay.
554.
Let's see if I can pull the focus in without it.
Delta 7.
We'll zoom in, and let's just hope we don't get the focus issue. If I do it slowly, I think we're good.
280 at 14.
That's it.
Runway 26 right. 26 check mark 705.
Nice. Not bad.
Got WestJet 2056. Taxi. WestJet 2056, runway 26 left, altimeter 3007, taxi Juliet Bravo. Juliet.
Decent.
Lima. Contact ground 121.7.
Very decent.
Taxi Juliet Bravo, Juliet, Hotel Lima, and 217 on Juliet, WestJet 2056. Thank you.
Okay, we've got another aircraft on approach, so we're going to slowly, I'll bring the camera around.
121.7 on Victor. Victor Short Hotel and Ground 217 there. On Victor was just 120.
There it is. One after another. You can see Mount Baker in the background, right at the top there. This is United Airlines from San Francisco, actually setting up right now. What's the flight number? It's United Airlines flight 784. It's an A320, and they departed an hour and 56 minutes ago. Should be a nice landing for us. Yeah, very nice.
And WestJet 2056 is on Juliet to Hotel Lima. 2056 for taxi Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7. Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7 to WestJet 2056.
Nice rollout. Yeah, the aircraft, some of them make early, very early retreats from the runway, and others, like this one, just roll right out to the end. So, obviously, pilot's preference. Pilot's preference. That's how it goes. So, yeah, Venkman says the flights from Asia start arriving in about 20 minutes. Terrific. Oh, whoa, 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 I was asleep at the wheel. Sleep at the wheel. Enough. Just kind of. I kind of got it for us. And that's a swoop. They're rare on our show. Very rare, the swoops. Super rare. Nice to see this. Very nice to see the swoop. As I said, we have seen them. It's just that they're not very common into Vancouver. Very nice. Nice. And Sidindy at 34L saw a swoop down in Fort Lauderdale. When was that? On Tuesday. This past Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of rare here in Vancouver, to be very honest. I mean, you don't see them often. Wobbling his tail rudder there for us. Maybe he's waving at all of us. What's next? Who's on first? Okay, we've got Alaska taxiing out. But I think I'll just hold the camera maybe on the swoop for a bit. Birds buzzing about.
right?
It's kind of neat, the swoop scheme. Obviously, we won't be seeing it forever. WestJet's basically absorbed the swoop branding into their own main line, if you will, and they're phasing out the swoop marketing effort. There's our United. Can't wait for the Asian arrivals. The more heavies, the better. Let's see if we can go tight on the front office there. It's been a busy show. I guess Thursdays, as we launch into summer, is a pretty good day to do the show, our regular show. It's busy enough, both sides of the runway actually. Doesn't matter if we're on the north side or the south side, it's busy. So that's good. Now, is the camera a little bit off kilter there? It is. There, that's better. It was a tad off kilter to my eye. Okay, one eye on the approach. Parking here. Is that possible? Is he going to make a turn? Put himself in one of these gates? Let's see. I doubt it. Usually they go around the other side. United usually doesn't park here, but is there... Let's just see what's happening. Okay, Venkman says Air Canada Flight 24 and Air France are in a race. Yeah, the T-Way air livery from Taiwan, correct. And Venkman says a lot of light aircraft coming out of Boundary Bay.
Morning, ground United 1117 ready to push off 876.
Our next arrival's a Q400. No, it's Saab 340 Pacific Coastal from Cranbrook. But for heavies, over Locarno Beach right now, we've got Air Canada Flight 24 from Osaka. It's over Kitsilano. Right now, it's right over Kits. Right over the Kits pool is Air Canada Flight 24 from Osaka Airport. So that'll present soon. I can see that. Yeah, Venkman, I see all those light airplanes. Holy moly. It's quite interesting. Look at them all. They're like spiders or bees. Jeez Louise, so many. So Defender 1904 says spotting at Boundary Bay, watching the traffic. Oh, the students. Oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying. It would be interesting to do that. Yeah, Ground Ops is parked next to the United, but they're now moving on. So they're now on their way.
3007. Move behind an Embraer passing off your right. Taxi Echo Delta 7. Taxi Embraer Delta 7.
I wonder why Ops was parked by the United, or was it just a coincidence that they were both sitting there at the same time? I don't know. There wasn't any chatter on the radio about anything out of the ordinary. So, hard to say. Hard to say. WestJet is pushing right there. No, that's United pushing. I guess they were waiting for this United gate. That's it. They were waiting for this United to push off the gate. So that's why they sat there. That's exactly what the deal was. And this one is heading from Vancouver back to Denver. That's heading, this particular airplane that's in the frame right now is going to be operating flight 1117 to Denver. Yeah. So, it's right now 10:53 a.m. Pacific time here in Vancouver. You're watching the Vancouver live show. My name is Henry Tenby. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. May the 2nd, 2024, Vancouver International.
Like a single flapper, something dropped behind your engines. What is that?
That is a flapper on that can be at any position basically on the ground. It looks a bit odd, but yeah, it's dropping okay.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, there's interesting commentary there. Something about dropping flaps, looking odd. Yeah, Kirsten says the good thing about Vancouver is I never get confused about time zones. No. How are things with you, Kirsten? I hope I met Kirsten and her son here at this very location during the summer. Kirsten came over with her son to do plane spotting from the island. So it's nice to see you, Kirsten, and your son. And maybe one day I'll come over and do a live show from Victoria Harbor. That would be fun. So hopefully I can meet you guys then too. So yeah, you don't have to worry about time zones because you're only 20 minutes away, basically, as the 737 flies. Yeah.
Ground WestJet 1798, push and start up gate 72.
We're just waiting patiently.
1798 ground, there's United traffic passing from east to west behind you on the apron. Reference them, push back your discretion.
After United, push our discretion, WestJet 1798.
Vancouver target A, Air Canada 24 on the island. Okay, 24 heavy, Vancouver target A, winds 280 at 13, occasional gust 17, clear to land on 926 right. Clear to land on 6 right, it's full mark for Air Canada 24 there.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Somebody's cleared to land. That's a good thing. It's Air Canada Flight 24 from Osaka. And I see them way off in the distance. So that's good. And here's our United taxing right there. But I do see Osaka lined up. A bit of a ways out, but I'll take the camera over in a second for our Osaka. Maybe now. Let's put Osaka, Air Canada's Osaka flight, into the frame. There it is. It's a bit distant, but we'll go for it. We'll go for it. You guys can see it. I can see it. There it is. Air Canada Flight 24 departed Osaka 8 hours and 18 minutes ago. Quick flight from Osaka to Vancouver. If you're sitting in business class, that's too short a flight, in my opinion.
Target 1415, Vancouver target A, your number 2, falling 787, traffic for final cross, turbulence, clear to land on 826 right.
The first of our Asian arrivals. Nice. Look at the wing flex. Yeah. Heard ground give the instructions to stay with her.
1117, ground taxi Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7.
Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7, United 1117.
United, nice and strong.
F974 Golf Heavy, Vancouver target A, number 2 following 737, traffic 2 miles, final clear to land, runway 26 right. It's 26 right, from 374 gun.
Somebody else is cleared. From Dallas, American Airlines. So we're going to bring the camera around for that. It's an American Airlines 37800, flight 1415. Very slowly bring the camera around, and there it is. We'll zoom in and pounce on it. Right like that.
Jet 272, ground push back to your discretion. Affirmative.
That was a very short and compact rollout, I must say.
American 1415 tower, exit to high speed, stay with me.
Exit high speed, stay with you, American 1415. Hello, Rock Band 1 is with you on nav, please accept.
And last call, you're supposed to be on 187.
Transition. Okay, heavy time, heavy time, heavy time. I almost missed it. I'm so glad I turned my head. France. Boy, that would have been a disaster if I would have missed this. Glad I didn't. Absolutely stupendous action, I have to say.
Stay with me. Taxi via Mike, Juliet Alpha.
12%, just so everybody knows. It's heavy time here at Vancouver. Look at this. Look at this. Lots of heavy stuff happening. Double Air Canada's, Air France. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All this heavy action. We've got a Q400 landing, but I'm not going to point the camera at it because I'm going to hold Air France. It's a lot more important than a bog standard Q400. Should I go tight? Maybe I'll go tight, see if we can see what's... Yeah, it's a Q400 rolling out. See where it's going to make the turn. Right there. Right there. What gate is that? 67 maybe? 69. Is it 69 or 68? 69. Okay, another Q400 landing.
Stop 35 Pastor down, continue via Mike Victor Hotel Hotel.
The French always do have a penchant for 69, even here at Vancouver. And we've got a Q400 rolling out.
1798 ground contact 121 now.
21
Contact 121 now. Stay with me.
Very cool. It's great action. Great action, I have to say. I have to pinch myself. We've been pretty lucky with so much to see actually this morning. There's been no let up. The battery, by the way, is at 9%. So I think I'm going to do a battery change like very soon. Very soon. I just don't want to run into an issue. So let's get the battery change done now on our schedule. So let's just do this. I'll do a countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm doing a battery change and I'll be back in 1 second. Back and back. Back in black. So nice. We can put the camera on the Air France unloading cargo. Or no, that's Air Canada. Sorry about that. There's the Air Canada, the Air France as they prepare that for arrival. Right there. Well, I'm just trying to think of what news I can share with you all. Well, I do have the YVR Sky Talk, and I can give you the information from the YVR Sky Talk. KF Aeroflyer is actually coming in on the other side. So let's see if I can get that. Or did it disappear? Have I lost visual? No, it's far out. It's far out as in far, not as in groovy, but far out as in quite a ways out. But let's see if I can try to zoom it in. The KF Aeroflyer. We always see it on our shows from the South Terminal, but it's right there. The KF Aeroflyer. We can follow it in. Oh, there we go. See if I can do this. It's far away, so I'll do my best. I'll do my best to hold it into focus. This is a very rare airplane. KF Aeroflyer. What is it? 737. It's a 600, which is rare. And every time the camera, let's see. There it is. Owned by Kelowna Flightcraft. Okay. Well, we saw something of it, so we saw a bit. And back to the Air France for the, there we go, there, the cargo unload. And I do see another set of landing lights, actually. It is Air Canada Flight 997 from Mexico City coming in on our side. It's not too far away. And David Keller, thank you very much, David, for your very generous £10 donation. Thank you so very, very much. David says, great shows and a great broadcaster. I do try my best. I do realize I have limitations as being a one-man operation, if you will, but I do appreciate everybody's patience with me when I have to teethe through certain issues. But thank you so much for that. That is very, very kind and generous of you, David. Let's get the Mexico City arrival. I'll just pull the camera in right about there. There it is. Something like that. I think that should work for us, I think. Nice. Very nice. I wonder which taxiway this airplane will be able to make use of. Well, looks like he's going to go for the normal stuff. Maybe. Oh no, maybe not. No. He didn't roll out right to the bitter end. So once again, this is Air Canada's Flight 997 from Mexico City. They departed, it's a long flight, 5 hours and 19 minutes ago. So yeah, but it's gate to gate, you're probably 5.5 hours, something like that. It's a long enough flight, for sure. But once again, David Keller, thank you so much for that very, very generous donation. Look at the windsock, or the wind propeller, or whatever you want to call it, the wind vane, the weather vane. It's spinning like a son of a gun. Incredible. once this airplane is kind of out of our view, I'll recap some news for us. If you're tuning in now or in the last short while, I just want to tell everybody, for those of you that are new, that this is, oh, look at this. This is the Vancouver live show on JetFlix TV. My name is Henry Tenby. I'm your presenter. And our show is streaming from the north side of the airport. We're on the north side of Vancouver International Airport. We do have another lander. I do want to see what it is, so let me put the camera there. It is from Chicago. It's United Airlines flight 1958. It's a 737, and we'll just bring the airplane into frame here in just a second. Right there. I love those puffs of smoke. Looks awesome. See, he rolled out long. There's Vancouver Island, nicely visible in the background. And lots happening. Quite a lot happening, I dare say. So, thank you, Paula. And Paula says JAL is inbound. Okay, I don't see landing lights just yet, but it's always nice to see JAL in the house. JAL is always welcome on our shows. Very much so. Yeah, you can see Vancouver Island there, right in the background. I turned off the radio just for a bit of a break. I wanted to give you guys a bit of news, which I will. Oh, I do see landing lights. We've got two aircraft on approach. So we've got another Montreal Air Canada MAX inbound, and that is the Air Canada, what is that? It's Air Canada flight 303, and behind it is our JAL from Narita. So we've got two movements back to back. Golf ball. And we'll move let's move the camera around to the approach end for our Air Canada arrival from Montreal, 303. And pounce on it. Something like that. There we go. We're set up nicely. JAL is now on approach, so let's bring the camera around for JAL. It's getting close pretty quickly, actually. There wasn't that much separation between the two airplanes. And there's our JAL. Looking impressive. 767. Nice sink rate, nice sink rate. Bit of wing wobble. And flare. He's riding a bit of a, ooh, nice. Well done. Top marks for Japan Airlines. Top drawer landing. I always like listening to the Japanese pilots on the radio.
Center 18 Heavy, taxi via Mike Papa to the apron. I have you showing gate 70.
Mike Papa to gate 70, Japan 18. Target day, Pascal 552, clear day, ILS.
There we go.
Vancouver target day, winds are 280 at 13.
Yeah, it was excellent. No question about it. Japan Airlines is always excellent. It's nice.
Left turn onto Romeo and then parking at West 8.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show, maybe you can just hit that like button. That would be amazing. So you can like the show. It just kind of helps the algorithm, I believe. So if you haven't done that, maybe you just take a second and click the like button. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. JAL's taxing fast. Yikes, they're in a hurry. Q400 has landed, but I'm holding Japan Airlines in frame. Look how fast he's taxing. Jeez, he's probably going 40 kilometers an hour, it looks like, to my eyes. Okay, maybe not 40. 30? Fast. Great stuff here. 767. It's the only scheduled passenger 767 service into Vancouver. Year-round.
4167, are you monitoring ground?
So, wow, Venkman, I didn't realize that almost 15,000 subscribers. That is Well, for me, it's a big number, and I'm pleased and I'm happy. I'm impressed. I'm almost there. It's taken me almost 20 years, but I'm there. I've been on YouTube, by the way, for 15 or 20 years. So although I'm new to the live streaming game, I've actually been doing aviation video and filming airliners for 30 years. And, oh, we've got more traffic. More traffic, gents, ladies and gents. We've got Guadalajara. We've got our Korean Airlines is on approach. And we've got a Air Canada A321 as well. So, lots of stuff happening. Guadalajara, Korean, is going in on the other side, which is unfortunate, but them are the brakes. Yeah, so I started filming in the late 80s. And I've been filming aviation content for, over 30 years. Nice stuff. So, yes, as a one-man operation, it has... it's taken me a while. So closing in on 15,000 subscribers is a big number for me. Just need to get all 15,000 of them to watch a live stream at the same time. That would be a hell of an accomplishment. Even 1,000. In time, it can happen. Okay, let's go put the camera on our Guadalajara inbound Korean Airlines. Because it's a bit out there, but, oh, there it is. Yeah, he's coming in on 26 left. Oh well, can't win them all. We've got a Q400 coming in, followed by a A320. So let's bring the camera around to the usual spot where we wait for them to present. Oh, look who's pushing back. It's going to present right about there. Something like that. Something like that. Any second, we're going to see the Korean Airlines come rolling through the left side of the frame. And we've got let's turn on the radio. We've got a Air Canada Dreamliner pushing back right in front of us. There it is. Right there. Maybe we'll get that when it's a bit closer. Right now we've got our Dreamliner pushing back right here, and they're disconnecting the tug, so we can watch this. It's always good to watch a Dreamliner disconnect.
Stand by. There's your 585 Tower. Stay with me. Roll out from Mike 4 for the exit, please.
Go on to Mike 4, Glacier 585
So our Air Canada from Winnipeg is, where is it? I can't quite see it. Yeah, I see landing lights. So I do see landing lights. Air Canada from Winnipeg, flight 297. Yeah, the heavies are going south. I mean, I know, isn't that weird? If I'm on the south side, heavies north. Oh well. They probably said, oh, there's a guy streaming on the north end, so let's send the heavies to the south side. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera around here because we've got this Air Canada setting up now, right here. Right there.
Air Canada 316, contact by Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7. Juliet Hotel Delta Delta
Focus,
7.
please. Focus. Focus. If we can.
But not sure right now. Roger. Just stand by.
He's slow. He's gonna make. I don't think he's gonna roll long.
Glacier 585, now contact 121.7 on Victor.
117 on Victor, Glacier 585.
Jazz 800 ground, taxi via Mike Victor Hotel Hotel.
Mike Victor Hotel Hotel, Jazz 800.
Air Canada 7 Heavy, ready check.
100 position.
Glacier 585 ground, taxi via hotel, hold short, runway 26 left. Hotel and hold short 26 left, Glacier 585.
Who's Glacier, I wonder? Sounds like a nice call sign. Very nice call sign. And here comes Korean. Glacier call sign, yeah. Well, I'm pretty... You know what's making my day? We've got 82 people watching, and that is, for me, nice. That is great that we have 82 people here watching the show. Super happy to see that. So I'm going to turn the radio off. I want to thank every one of you, 82 people that are watching right now. I want to thank you very much for deciding to spend a little bit of your day here with me at YVR on the live stream. So thank you very much. All of you 79 of you people. Thank you so much for that. It is very much appreciated. Here's our Korean with his flaps still up, taxiing into his usual location. And the Air Canada in front of us, the Dreamliner, is now on the move. It's going to Hong Kong. So this is heading to Hong Kong right there. This is Air Canada Flight 7 to Hong Kong.
Alright, so where does it look now, Jazzy? And our good day.
Echo 238 ground, follow the dash, control the box, taxi via Juliet, Hotel Hotel.
Thank you, Paula. I'm glad you are loving the shows. Thank you, Thomas.
Vancouver ground, Air Canada 110, 46 across Bush, sir. Air Canada 110 ground, standby.
Ground Air Canada 105, video of crew.
Well, that's it. Yeah, we had slightly over 80 people at the max today, so that was awesome. That was really awesome. Yeah, it's been busy. Thursdays is a good morning. Good time to do our regular show because it's been busy, and that's awesome. That is super awesome. Max coming out of the horseshoe. And our Korean is maneuvering to be coming into their usual parking spot. Where is it? I thought I saw it. Yeah, right there. Right there. Regular parking spot, and our Air Canada Hong Kong is trundling along to its departure runway. And we've got an aircraft on approach right now, right here, right now. So I'm going to bring the camera around.
If you didn't know, your flow window is top of the hour and up to 4 minutes back.
From Minneapolis, Air Canada, Delta Airlines flight 2489. This is from MSP, Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. Right in frame. Short and stubby Airbus.
Traffic opposite direction on Foxtrot. WestJet heading over to Customs. Taxi via Charlie. Watch out for the 1900 just coming into the for the Alpha.
He's going super long. Strangely. We've got another aircraft on approach, so we're going to bring the camera around just so I'm more set up for it. The twisting back and forth, just don't want to get vertigo back and forth with no brake. So let me just check what's coming in as our next arrival. It's a WestJet from Calgary. It's 737-800, and it's a WestJet flight number 111.
Tower Canada 575, left 55.
Okay, 575, Vancouver target day, your number 25737, traffic 1 mile.
Look who's quickly up in the air. That's the KF Aero Flyer. Look how short and stubby that aircraft is. That's 600. And if I can quickly, I'm sorry about the vertigo. I'm sorry about this quick back and forth, but we got to do what we got to do to get these landings in. But we did it. We got it. That's what it's all about. Getting the action.
8983, Vancouver target day, your number 2, calling max traffic, 3 miles on, clear to land on 8263.
Just doing awesome here, I think. Another lander, folks. So I'm going to bring the camera around and as keep it as comfortable as I can for us. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in and pounce on this. There we go. What is it? It's an airplane. It's coming from Denver. It's a MAX, Air Canada Flight 575. Bit of wing wobble.
WestJet 111, tower contact 121.7 now.
117, good day, WestJet 111. Ground WestJet 111 is on Victor Short Hotel, short 111 ground taxi back Hotel Golf today.
Reverse.
Yeah, we can buy 5 minutes from me, that'd be great. You can hold us till 2049.
That's 2489, roger, I can do that. I just want you on the east bypass lane and then they'll get you out the way of the traffic.
East line on the bypass lane, number 2489, is that alley full anyway?
Roger, 2489, it's just got 1 push right now.
Okay.
Air Canada 575, now stay with me. Taxi via Mike, Tango. Action, Mike, here.
Hope you guys are pleased with the action. I mean, it's standard stuff. It's the usual stuff for Vancouver. but it's busy. We haven't had really too much time to catch our breath here. I've got news I wanted to share with you. So, and I will share that news. It's just a question of when I can get a second of downtime for us to have a chat. Okay, we've got another lander, so I'm just going to bring I haven't even had a chance to look on the flight radar to confirm what it is yet, but at least we can film it. The WestJet.
Tower Drive 651 with you, 1,700 runway 26.
Just accept on Vancouver International number 2 to traffic, just 15 down, clear to land on 9268.
Clear to land 268, Jet 651, thank you.
You're down here, Canada 110, ready to check. We're Canada 110 down on 9261, altimeter 3007, taxi via Juliet, Charlie. Juliet, how short a limb?
Yeah, taxi Juliet, Charlie, Juliet and short of on 3007, intercept 110.
One after another. One after another. Wow. The airport's busy today. The airport is definitely busy today. Really busy, actually. Okay, we've got a Q400 followed by a 787 Air Canada Flight 107 from Toronto. So it's not letting up. Not letting up, which is just the way we like it. It's awesome. Yeah, WestJet from Winnipeg. Exactly, Gary, thank you for pointing that out. After the stream, check out my Abbotsford video. It's called Abbotsford Heavies, and it was filmed last Friday, and it is, if you like heavies, it's good. It's U.S. Air Force heavies, C-5 Galaxy, KC-135s, and P-3. It is amazing to see this heavy U.S. iron here in Canada. So do check out my my U.S. Air Force Heavies video from Abbotsford, filmed last Friday after the stream. I think you'll enjoy it. And do leave a comment. I'd love to see your comments on the video, and we'll do my best to respond to all of your comments that you leave. So thank you so much for pointing that out, Gary. I really appreciate it.
Heavy Vancouver target area number 2, following dash 8 traffic, short final clear to land on 9268.
Clear to land 26 right, Air Canada 107.
Air Canada 107's cleared to land. So let's get the Air Canada right now in frame. I don't want to miss that. I do not want to miss it. You can see the landing lights right there. That's it. Air Canada 107 from Toronto, 787 Dreamliner. They've been in the air 4 hours and 22 minutes, actually. See if I can even zoom in. Yeah.
Delta 2489 ground, just let me know when you're ready.
There we go.
2489, just another minute or two.
That was 4167. I was able to get you an earlier time. Continue the taxi via Juliet. What's short of Lima?
Continue taxi via Juliet, hold short Lima, Scott 4167.
This guy was 4167. Your new time 1852, valid to 1856.
52 to 56, Scott was 4162. Alright, doing just 297, final 263.
Just 297 Vancouver target area number 2, following 787 traffic short final, flash the turbo, clear to land on 9268.
Hey, we have the site clear to land 263, just 297.
Look at I love the wing flex.
2489, go to the 885.
That's 2489, roger the aprons at your discretion, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Easy does it. Yeah. So elegant, so graceful. pulls it off with finesse. Double. Double action, double Dreamliner action. Abbotsford video from last Friday, we had an amazing botched landing, I called it, with KC-135. They came in, I guess maybe they were too fast. They had a good couple of bounces once they landed, and they rejected the landing. They did a go around, so it was really impressive. It's right there, and it's neat. So if you do have the time, or when you have the time, please do check out the Abbotsford Heavies, U.S. Air Force Heavies video that I uploaded last, I uploaded it a couple days ago, but it was filmed last Friday. Okay, we got a Q400 landing, followed by another Q400, double Q400s. Second one is actually from Castlegar, which is landing right now. So we'll bring the camera around to the button of 26 right. There it is.
Very good morning to you. It's Jazz 465 at Yonah Aircraft.
Jazz 465, Vancouver target morning. Your number 2 calling company dash short. Final clear to land, runway 268.
Land 268, Jazz 465. I'm not sure if it's 3. Okay, well, okay, that's fine. 1603 down, runway 265, up to bed, sometimes, but,
really nice and busy. Nice and busy. Okay, so I wanted to go over some interesting aviation news. Let's see if we can do that now. Let's see if there's anything on approach right now. A Q400 from Castlegar. Yes. Followed by another Q400 from Kelowna. So 2 of those, and then we've got Air Canada Flight 64 from Korea, which will be arriving in 9 minutes. That's 777. So we've got a little bit of time. So I wanted to tell you about Air Canada has launched their Singapore route on April the 4th. It's, believe it or not, let's see if I can turn this off just for a second. The route it's one of Air Canada's longest flying time routes. It's 16 hours and 5 minutes air time, and they have just started that. It's with a 7879 Dreamliner. So yeah, Air Canada has started their Vancouver non-stop service to Singapore. So that is new. And of course, what else is there? Zip Air out of Tokyo has started their service, and they are a Japan. They're owned by Japan. It's basically the low-cost arm of Japan Airlines. So it's also with a 787, and so that has started as well, and that started on March the 13th. What else can I tell you about that? I'm just looking at the information here. Apparently it's going to increase to 5 times per week on July the 23rd. So it's a 787-8 Dreamliner, Japan Airlines. Well, it's owned by Japan Airlines. It's Zip Air. And it's a non-stop service, and it operates, I think, a few times a week, but it'll increase. Oh yeah, there it is. It's actually, the schedule is 3 times weekly at present, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So that's a bit of information. And then United Airlines has started Vancouver, Washington. So you can fly, beginning on May the 2nd, which is today, United Airlines is flying between Washington and it's Dulles Airport, Washington, Dulles, and Vancouver. So apparently this route has not been in effect since 2019. So that's a bit of news as well. And Helijet has purchased a Citation X BizJet, which is based here in Vancouver, and that airplane is available for charter, and we will see it on their when they fly the airplane. And what's the registration of it? I think it's Juliet. I think is the registration of this new Citation X for Helijet. So we'll see that when we have our South Side shows. And we've got the Q400 from Cranbrook is now setting up on approach. So let's see if I can pull that into frame. Right there. There it is. Reverse. Beautiful day here at YVR. Beautiful and sunny and busy. Just the way we like it. Just the way we like it. Awesome. Double Q400s. Double Q. Oh, my goodness. We've got another 3 more Q400s coming in with the 777-300 from Incheon Airport as well. So this is why they call Vancouver Q400 City, because we get so many Q400s. It's just it's a lot actually. So Gary says Pasco, Pacific Coastal, has started their seasonal service to Masset starting yesterday. Excellent. Excellent. Great news. Hello, Amy. Amy, staff nurse. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. As always, Amy, hope you're doing well. And we've got another Q400 on approach. Slowly, I'm bringing the camera around to the approach end for our Q400 with a bird. WestJet, or Encore as they call themselves, with the Q400s. To see where this aircraft was inbound from. Let's see if I can figure it out here. guys know. This airplane was in from Kelowna. Sorry about that. In from Kelowna. And we've got another one. Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious. It's not the movie, it's YVR. That beep that you're hearing is it's just electrical interference from the rotating beacon. During certain atmospheric conditions and weather conditions, our camera picks up the electrical interference from the rotating beacon here at YVR, and it causes that beep that you're now hearing on the feed. So we've got, I think our heavy is next. I think the Incheon flight is the next on deck. So, hey, I just wanted to thank all of you guys for being here. It's been an awesome, awesome show. And for those of you that have already made a donation, a million thanks. Thank you so very much for your support, your donation, and your gifts. Gifting donations, it's all mega appreciated. If you haven't made a donation, perhaps you might make a small donation to support the show. That would be very much appreciated. I've got to buy myself another remote control this week. So, yeah, there are costs to running the show, and if you can make a small donation if you haven't made one, and you're able to, that would be appreciated. If you can't make one right now, that's no problem. Maybe another day. But if you're able to, that would be awesome. And it's always with my gratitude and thanks and appreciation. Look at this. Look at this. Air Canada styling. Look at this. Poser. Poser. That was me, I screwed it up. I have to do a dance around my tripod when I do these 180-degree pans. So I'm literally dancing around the legs of the tripod, and sometimes I lose my balance. And when I do lose my balance, I screw things up, and I when I'm doing the panning, I knock it off kilter, and it becomes a little bit shaky and jolty. So that's what happens. It's my dance around the tripod legs. So there you have it. It is what it is. At least this is looking good though now. Look at that. Beautiful. Air Canada does it with style. Air Canada's flight from Incheon Airport, flight 64064. They departed Incheon Airport, Seoul, Korea, 9 hours and 5 minutes ago. So a good amount of time in the air. If you're in business class, that's pretty decent. You get to soak up the atmosphere and put your feet up and have a good relaxing flight. Venkman, thank you so much, Venkman. Very much appreciate the $5 donation, and I appreciate all of your help. And I thank you for being here, hanging out, and thank you for the $5 for the remote fund. Yeah, the remote controls, they are just not. They're just. Yeah, I mean, you might get a couple months of use out of one. If you're lucky, you get 4 or 5, 6 months, but it's very rare. So it is what it is. The remote controls are just, they don't last long. So right now I'm just using my hand on the zoom on the camera. So it requires a bit of bit more dancing around the camera, if you will. A Q400's landing right now, but I think I'm going to hold the Air Canada Seoul flight. Turn the radio off. I can turn the radio back on. Turbo Beaver of Harbour Air. It's a bit far away though, unfortunately. Back to our Air Canada triple. Oh my goodness, another zip or swoop? Jeez Louise, and I missed it. I feel badly. I'm very sorry about that, guys. I had no idea that that was a swoop. We're getting swooped here. Amy, staff nurse, thank you, Amy, for the £4.99 donation. That is very kind of you, Amy. Thank you very, very much. We've got an Air Canada flight from Calgary. It's a 37 MAX. It's Air Canada flight 211. Working with two hands. I'm going to zoom in on it.
WestJet 907, taxi via Mike Victor, hold short hotel.
Mike Victor, short hotel for WestJet 907.
That's 191, Vancouver Tower. Good afternoon, quick land on 9268.
Let me check just 191.
Then 368, 777, Vancouver International Bravo, taxi via Juliet, WestJet. Juliet to 42 Jazz, 366. WestJet 907, on Victor, Sample, southbound, 197.
Where's that swoop? Where's that? There's swoop. Wow. Sandra Stoffel, thank you so much, Sandra, for your $5 donation. I very much appreciate it. Sandra says, Henry, thanks for the show. Have missed your battery changes. Okay. Well, my battery changes are works in progress, right? Always trying to improve. But it's like running a, what is it, a 3-minute mile or a 5-minute mile? You get to a point where you can't really, you only make very small improvements. But yes, the battery changes are a thing. We got another lander here. Looks like a CRJ. Yeah, it is. It's Air Canada Jazz from Regina, Saskatchewan. It's Air Canada flight 191. 191. Let's zoom it in. So thank you, Sandra, and thank you, Amy. And thank you, Venkman, for those donations. I really appreciate it.
And who's calling for the push?
Take it up to 3030 B21. 3030 Brown. That's WestJet with the swoop colors coming
swoop. There's the swoop. Is that swoop? No, that's Air Canada. We got another aircraft coming in. So I'm going to bring the camera around yet again. I just want to be able to check my radar to figure out what it is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's a heavy. It's Air Canada flight 839 from Frankfurt. Wow. Well, I'm sorry. Amy, you're attending a funeral. I'm very sorry to hear that. Please do accept my condolences for the person that you know who passed away. Funerals are never easy. Okay, here is our Frankfurt flight, Air Canada flight 839 from Frankfurt. It departed Frankfurt 9 hours and 20 minutes ago. They've had a good flight, good long flight. Great action here at YVR today, May the 2nd, 2024. Today, actually. Absolutely fantastic. Great action, actually. Superb. Got another aircraft on approach. WestJet flight 113 inbound from Calgary is next. Yes, fastest battery changer in the West. I try to be that.
1770 ground now, hold short Lima, contact South Ghana 121-7. My pleasure, Amy. Thank you very much. Not my pleasure. What am I saying? I'm thanking you for your donation, not for the funeral. So yeah, I think you got that. It's been a really good show, actually. We started just before 9 a.m. So it's been coming up on about almost 3 hours. More than 3 hours. Yeah, we've been streaming for more than 3 hours at this point. So it's been really good. It's been fun. It's been busy. Again, we've got another aircraft on approach, so I'm going to bring the camera around for that.
We're ground to Canada 108 Heavy on Juliet. Air Canada 108 Heavy ground, taxi Juliet, Hotel Delta, Delta 7. Juliet Hotel Delta, Delta 7, Air Canada 108.
Landing by WestJet, making it look easy.
WestJet 113, Mike 4. 113, ground taxi by Victor, hold short hotel.
Yeah, they're turning in here.
Victor, short hotel, WestJet 113.
Going into gate 67. We got a Q400 setting up, and it's busy time at YVR. Fun times at YVR.
Let's go 453, Vancouver Terry, number 2, following a Q short final, clear to land, runway 26, right? Left, 26, possible 452.
Well, Q400 setting up. If I can do this quick enough. There it is. God, I don't know how many arrivals we've had on this show, but it's been dozens, if not more. So definitely, really, we've been lucky here with the action.
What's your 113 ground? Looks like your gate's occupied. Taxi hotel, hold short to hotel, hold shortly, and I will reset the company to WestJet 113. Yeah, I'm showing gate here for you. Alright. 14, show 113 companies proposed.
I'm looking at another Q400. No, how many? We've got two Q400s in the pattern, or in the approach, and we've got another 37, actually from Halifax. So WestJet, no, it's an Air Canada 37 from Halifax. What a long flight. They've been in the air 5 hours and 49 minutes. That's brutal. That's a long flight, and that's all in Canada too. Where's our Q400? WestJet Q400. We've got another smaller aircraft on approach. Guess it's Pacific Coastal, maybe. I can zoom in on it. Yeah, it's Beach 1900. I don't know that it's Pacific Coastal.
Like 22715, Pascal 452.
Yeah, it's a Beach 1900. It is Pacific Coastal. It's all white color scheme. Yeah, Pacific Coastal. There we go. We got another lander. Got another one here. So this is the Halifax flight. Wow.
Yeah, 375 ground, on my 26 left, jet 3006. Taxi straight ahead, hold short of Papa. Okay, straight ahead and short of Papa, following 26 left, United 375. I'll go 3006 now, taxi Lima to different. Lima to different, I'll go 3006. My discussion, go 901. Thank you, return with 29013, clear land runway 26 red.
One after another. Holy, just they're coming in at a ferocious rate, the airplanes. airplanes, basically. It's just non-stop.
You're at 375, taxi straight ahead, hold short at Juliet. I'll just hold you there for a few minutes while we look up. Okay, straight ahead, short at Juliet. And at 1528, see you pushing there, perfect. But if you give clearance to call 21-4, they just need to go over something. Thank you. 452 ground contact 12.7.
Wow, it's been busy. Been really busy. Oh, what's that? Air Canada. That's our 767-200. I'll try to figure out where that's going. That 767-200 is heading to Toronto. Back to Toronto. Air Canada flight 108, actually. And we've got a Q400 on approach. Looks like it's going into the horseshoe. Yeah, it's going into the horseshoe, and we've got a Q400. I probably wasn't fast enough on it. I might be able to catch the rollout for you guys. United's coming out. And I think we got do we have a heavy? No, it's not a heavy, but we do have a Air Canada Jazz CRJ from Edmonton International. At least I'll be able to film that for you guys nicely. So, it's that little dot right there. That's it. Looking good. Quite a nice landing. We've got a horseshoe being towed out of the horseshoe. Air Canada Dreamliner's coming out of the horseshoe. I guess they're towing it over to the international gates at this moment, which is fine. So yeah, I'll do a pop-up show pretty soon, but for those of you viewers in the UK and in Europe, I'm going to probably do an evening pop-up show, and you might have to watch it in the replay. So but it's something I want to do. And also Larry Berg, early morning pop-up show too. So definitely I'm fired up and keen to do some more pop-up shows. Looking forward to them myself, actually, because we've got the better weather coming up. So hello, Spicky P. Thank you for joining the show, and Oscar T. Yeah, I've heard the weather. I have a friend that I spoke to in England today, and he told me the weather was crap in London. Very bad weather, very lousy. So I understand that you guys are having some pretty poor weather in Europe, but in Vancouver, luckily, we have some nice weather today. So it's going to be cloudy tomorrow, but not rainy, so that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Just don't like the rain. But take what we can get, and whenever the weather allows, whenever the weather's good enough, I'll do my best to be here to laying on a show for you guys. So, especially on a day like today, how could one not be here? This is just great, absolutely fantastic. So, let's set this up. Well, so here we go, guys. This is my broken remote controller. For whatever reason, these buttons, they just stop working, and these things become toast. So I'll order another one of these this afternoon, and I'll be able to deliver a little bit better show, because it's a bit awkward because I have to dance more around the camera when I don't have one of these. When I have one of these, I can kind of stand in on spot, especially when I'm panning the airplanes when they're landing. But when I have to work the zoom on the other side of the camera, it just requires a little bit more dancing. So this thing's garbage. I'll order another one. I'll have it soon, and we'll have that resolved. But I want to thank you all for being here on the show. It was good fun. We've been streaming for a little over 3 hours. And a little bit of a quiet time now. So I think this is a good time for us to knock it on the head. I want to thank all of you, every one of you, for taking your time to hang out and relax and chill here with me at the Vancouver Airport during this particularly busy Thursday morning. Actually, it was awesome. So I'll be back for pop-up shows. We'll just lay them on as opportunity presents itself. But as I say, I'll do morning pop-up, I'll do late evening pop-up, which is the twilight show, as I call it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you all the very best. My name is Henry Tenby. This is the JetFlix TV channel, and you've been watching the Vancouver Airport live stream. We will be streaming, weather allowing, weather permitting, Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, unless I'm traveling, of course. So pop-up shows will be pop-up shows. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm wishing everybody all the best, and we'll see you all very, very soon. And for those of you that made donations, thank you very much. If I missed your donation, I thank you as well from the bottom of my heart. And if you leave comments, I'll do my best to respond to all of your comments. Thanks again, everybody. All the best. We'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.